Okay, now I'm going to show you how to measure the length and the square meter of the stones that we received. A tape, mine is 7.5 meters in length, and you should take a pen or pencil. I think pencil is better. It can easily draw a line on the stones, but this, it's a little bit hard. Let's see what happens. First, you should take the shortest part of the stones in both ends. Here is this part. These two stones are the shortest in this end, so I'm gonna draw a line like this by tape. Doesn't need to be perfect. Can do this by hand too, with a little help of this tape. Now, if you can see, I draw the line here in this direction and align with this shortest end. Then we come to the next end of the stones, which is here. The shortest one here is in the middle, so I'm gonna like this. As you can see here, let me remove my shadow. Stay here. Now, if you see, there's a line which came from this stone, these two, and it goes straight like this. And these are the excessive parts of the stone right now for measurement. They're not excessive, but I mean for measurement. We're going to start measuring one of these from this end to the other line on that end and multiply it by the number of stones we've got inside this line. Like here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. We have 14 stones inside this line, which from this line to the other one, which is here, which is this line, we have the same number of stones in this row. There is another row under these, but I'm gonna just go with this and tell you how to do it. Now I'm gonna measure from here to that line and then multiply it by the number of stones we've got. After drawing lines, this is the second thing you should do, and take the measurement. Okay, let me mount the camera. And one thing to notice before I forget it, now that we have this line, then after we have the length of all these stones, we're going to measure this excessive parts out of the line. Like this, we start. There is a camera in my hand and I can do that. I'm gonna mount this on the wall and show you how to do that. Okay, let's do it. You put the head of the tape in there and read the measurement. It is 143.5 centimeters. I'm gonna put it in my phone's calculator. 143.5 centimeters. This is the length of the stones. Now we have to count down these stones. And there's 14 of the stones in that area, so I'm gonna multiply it by 14. This is the length of the stones in that section between the lines in centimeters. Now we're going to divide this by 100. Now we have 20.09 meters of length in that area. If we want the area of the stones, we should multiply this by the width of the stones, which in here we have a width of 20 centimeters, I think. Let me check it out. Yes, it is 20 centimeters, which in meters it's going to be 0.2. I'm gonna multiply it by 0.2. This is the area of the stones we've got here, and also I have to mention this is the area of the stones just inside those lines we draw. Now we are going to measure extra parts of the stones in both ends, and we're going to do that like this. I'm going to show you. First you take the tape, then put it here. We do not have stones here, so it doesn't count. So I'm going to start from the third stone. You put the tape on the line and measure the extra part of this stone, which is 50 centimeters. Then we hold that by hand. We hold that by hand, and we take this to the start of the other extra stone and put that there. You see, I'm gonna take this with my hand, this 50, and put it in the beginning of the I'm gonna take this 50 with my hand and put it in the beginning of the extra stone, like this. Now we have this. Which is 85. 2 extra stones length is 85. We do this because the tape itself is summing the length of these stones, and we do not have to get a sum of them. It does it itself. Now 85 goes to the third one. I did a mistake. I'm gonna do that again. Now, from this end, we have 300 centimeters of length, just that part out of the line we draw, just this part. It is 300 centimeters. And we also have the other part of the stones, the other end, and we're gonna measure this too on top of this. Or we can do this all over again. And remember, this 300. And now we have 245 for the other end of the stones. And I'm gonna sum this with the other 300 in my phone. 245. 245 plus 300 in centimeters, 545 centimeters. Let me divide this by 100, which converts it to meters, which is 5.45 meters of length in both ends. And again, we're gonna multiply this by 0.2, which is 1.09 square meters. And I'm gonna plus this with this, which is the middle part, the area of the middle part, and I'm gonna sum this with this 4.018 square meters, which is the inside of that drawing lines, 4.018. Now it is approximately 1.1 square meters. Now we can check this measurement with the receipt that we have got from the place that we bought these stones. This is the lines. Now, a quick summary. We first draw this line. It's better to take this from the shortest stone, and there is a reason that I'm saying this. If you take this short end, then you have to measure the extra ends with the tape and just add them on top of each other. You know what I mean? Then you take the tape here, add this, then all over again. You add these extra parts and you have the full length of these. But if you take this line from here, it is possible, but if you do that, then you have these parts that are behind the line. Then you have to take all of these measurements and add them together, then subtract these little parts, which here we've got two of those stones which are shorter than the line, like here. See, we're going to subtract this part, and it's complicating the measurement. But if you take this line from here, like I said, then you have a quick reaction, and you can do this while the driver is here and wants you to sign the receipt. Then you can do this quickly and have the measurement and check it with the receipt. Then you're all set. Yeah, that's all for today. And if you like my content, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It's free, and I'd love to see you again. Bye.